Hello people of the internet, it's Mr. B once again, and I'd like to welcome you back to the One Sitting Pokemon Red Challenge. Now, you may be wondering why there isn't a roll video in front of this, but, well, there's no such thing as a D2, so we went with a good old-fashioned coin flip, and we got our friend Petrie here, the Aerodactyl. Now, to be fair, this is the worst of the two options, the other being Lapras, but it's still a somewhat decent Pokemon. It's just problems with variety. But, I mean, it's really powerful when you think about it. It's got a 105 attack stat, a 130 speed stat, so its crit chance is crazy. And there's nothing too bad on it. I mean, it's got 80 HP, 65 defense, 60 special. And, I mean, 60's not bad considering, like, the only special move it can use is Fire Blast. So, I mean, it'll do some damage for the Pokemon I need it. And as you can see, it starts with Wing Attack and Agility, so we get a stab move. And it's going to be better than Tackle because it doesn't miss. And, I mean, Agility, we might need the speed, especially since if we don't want to level up super hard to beat Onix, I mean, just a little speed bonus could help. But it is going to be a while, because considering you revive this from a fossil, and I don't remember if you get it like level 25 or level 30, but we're not going to learn anything until the 30s. So this is what we got to work with. So we're going to deal with it. Unfortunately, this guy's on the slow level up group, so it's going to hurt us a bit, but yeah, we're going to try our best. As you can see, we chose Squirtle as our enemy because, well, duh, we're weak to water, and they even use Blizzard, which is still terrible for us, so I thought that would be the most wonderful way to punish ourselves today. So, I'm not too hopeful on this one, to be fair, because I do have a high crit stat, but, I mean, with Brock, he's going to probably wall us for a decent amount of time, and that's usually the case. The difference between a fast and a slow run is how fast can you get past Brock. That always seems to be the big deal. If you can't get past Brock at a fairly decent time, it's going to be slower than the fast ones, because duh. But, we'll see what happens. Like I said, we got a high crit chance, so that might do something for us, might not. We'll have to see. But, considering I do have the slow level up group, I am going to battle every trainer in Viridian Forest. I'm not going to fight, Let's Air, though, because, yeah, it might take a little while to actually beat his Pokemon, considering I have Wing Attack and he starts with Pidgey. But, yeah, we'll take care of the bugs. If we come across any Kakuna on the way, or, you know, even some Weedle, considering Wing Attack has, stab and weakness, I mean, it'll do some damage at least. Like, as you can see here. Yeah, it's not one-hit KO, but it's close enough. And we're gonna be leveling up soon if we're gonna fight these Pokemon. Yep, see, we're already at level 7, so... I mean, it might take a while to beat Brock, but at least we have the proper moveset to get through here, but being a flying type, if we meet a Pikachu, that could be a bit of an issue, so I will probably avoid the Pikachus, but I'm definitely taking these Kakunas. That's just free experience. But yeah, we're already at Pewter City, basically. Let's just take care of this person real quick with their level 9 Weedle, and we're good. So we're at level 8. I'm going to probably take on the junior trainer just because I am a rock Pokemon, so, like, they have Scratch and stuff like that. I should be able to get past them, and that does give me somewhat of an advantage. All of, Brock's Pokemon only have normal moves. I mean, Bide is a little different, but Tackle, I'm going to resist that. So even though my defense isn't the best in the world, I'm going to have some survivability. It's just, at my level, I'm not going to be doing a lot of damage, and I'm going to have to hope for a lot of crits to beat Brock, because that's how I'm seeing it, but, I mean, we're taking on these Pokemon that are stronger than us fairly okay. If anything, the only issue is because we took a sand attack that took so long, but other than that, I'm hopeful. But yeah, let's get Pokeballs and get some potions, you know, the usual. Get a couple of antidotes. Thank you. And we'll heal up, give it a honest try. Maybe we will first try it. It's possible. I mean, with the stab and everything, with the crit chances, we might do some decent damage. We'll have to see, but I'm going to save right here. We're at 22 minutes, so we're already running a little late, unfortunately. But let's see if we can at least get past Geodude. So, I'm gonna set up an agility right away just so I know I'm faster than Onyx. And there, I resist tackle only does 3 damage, so we're just gonna spam wing attack a few times and just see if we can push through Geodude, because unfortunately this is the only move we're gonna be working with for a while. But yeah, considering my level, I'm thinking I'm only doing 1 damage with each wing attack because, well, it is a rock Pokemon, so it's naturally gonna resist the flying type. So yeah, it looks like leveling is going to have to be done. Yeah, because I've got decent attack, but with a flying type move, that's not helping much. Yeah, even Onyx, it's not great. At least Onyx is doing only about 2. You know what, I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna lose, but I'm gonna try. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. At least, you know, I have the experience from the Geodude, which is going to give me some decent attack experience as well as defense experience, which we're going to need for this. I don't honestly think I need outspeed. I just need a few I need a few levels to try to power through, basically. Because I need some more raw power, and maybe if I can reduce Geodude's damage a little bit, because Onyx is weaker, but yeah, Geodude does do some decent damage, and considering how long the fights take, it's just a back and forth. We're gonna need to try to get a little more survivability. Luckily, Pikachu ain't doing anything smart. Well, I missed, so that was a 1 in 256 glitch. How lovely. Because Wing Attack, I think it's got around the same damage as Tackle. It's 35, but yeah, this one's a 100% move. So if it misses, that's a lovely glitch. But thank goodness for all these Kakunas. We are one-hit KOing him, and I mean, we've got 35 Wing Attacks, so we can level up for a little while. I think I'm going to stop at 12, though, just to see if we can do a little more than a pip of damage with each hit. Let's see here. I think we're almost there, though. Only problem is, being a slow level up, it is going to take a while. There's nothing we can do about that, but we deal with it the best way we can. 33 attack, maybe. With a speed of 40, though, I know I'm going to outspeed even the Onix, because I think the Onix has, like... I'm not sure if it's, like, 27 or 28, but we're good. I don't have to use agility unless I want to waste bide turns. So we're at 41 minutes now to get that much levels, and 7 in real time. Let's see what this does. So I'm not even going to attempt agility. I'm just going to spam Wing Attack. It seems to do decent-ish damage, but the only problem is Defense Curl. But if I get a lot of crits, which I seem to be doing, Geodude's not taking a while. Yeah, that was a fairly clean Geodude. We only lost 10 health from that. Maybe we can do it this time. It just depends if Onix wants to use a lot of Screeches. We are barely doing damage, though. So let's see. Another Wing Attack. Yeah, crit ain't even doing much good either. Screech, lovely. Just don't do any tackles, please. Oh, it's just spamming Screech. And, well, tackles... Oh, yeah. He critted the last time, that was the problem. He's not using Bide at all! That's kind of mean. Okay, there we go. We might have a chance. Okay, just don't use Tackle again. Nah, it was close. I'm gonna give it one more honest try, just to see how it goes, because it seems I got most of my Wing Attack crits on Geodude, which, to be fair, I have a 25% chance, and I hit Geodude a lot. But, yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. If it doesn't quite work out, we'll go up another 2 levels, just to match Onix level for level, and maybe that'll help out. There's a Bide. 1 agility, 2 agility, 3 agility. He bides. Okay. He's only used 1 Screech so far, so we're surviving pretty good. We just have to hope the luck goes where he'd rather Screech or use Bide, because at least I can waste Bide turns. Come on. There you go. There's a Bide. Agility. This might work. We've got a nice health lead. I mean, I don't like him keep on using Screech, because if he tackles me, it's going to ruin me, but this is doing good. I'm a little worried, though, considering how many Wing Attacks I have left. Let's see. This might... No, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm like, I could spam wing attack and kill him before he uses bite, but no, I don't want to risk it. Wing attack. Wing attack. There we go. So level 12 was enough to get through Onyx. It was a little risky, though, because, you know, it depends if he wants to use a bunch of tackles or not, but it worked out. So now we can just get the heck out of here. I'm gonna catch a Pidgey down, because these are lower level, and I usually have some difficulty with the Spearows and stuff. I critted on that. Come on, give me a Pidgey. Give me a weak one so I can just throw a Pokeball. Might as well try it. There we go. Alright, so we should be fairly good, because there's just going to be a lot of, like, bug users as well as, like, Rattatas, which, you know, they only have normal moves, so they're not going to do any real damage to me. I think the only issue with Aerodactyl is a little more limited even when it comes to the normal move pool, because, well, let's look. Aerodactyl is, let's see, 5'11", so it's taller than me, and 130 pounds. It's not allowed to use Body Slam. Even though it is heavy enough to make use of such a move, it cannot learn Body Slam. So we are going to have to use either something like Takedown or Double Edge, or we can use one of its level up moves, which we won't even get to level 38, which is Bite. Now, Bite is weaker, but it does have that flinch chance, and considering how fast Aerodactyl is, I mean, that's not a terrible thing. If anything, it's just a question of, are you going to have the patience, and it's going to kill time, unfortunately. There's nothing we can do about it, though. I mean, all in all, like I said, Aerodactyl's moveset leaves a lot to be, like, it leaves a lot wanting. There's not much you can do. Especially in the early game, there's not really much you can grab. It's not like he has a fist to punch stuff with. And, yeah, I mean, from what I'm seeing here, this is all a bunch of late game stuff, or you can go to the Rocket Game Corner, which would be a very dumb idea because, you know, just the money alone and the fact that you have to buy them like 50 coins at a time, it would be a huge time sink to get the stuff to afford some of those. So, like, I don't know, man. We're probably going to keep Agility, because then we get the Badge Boost glitch. I mean, we're already getting it at this point, since we just beat Brock, but yeah, we can use that to get some attack and some speed right now. I mean, Wing Attack's our stab move until we get, like, Fly, and Fly might not even be that great. I mean, I could use it, but it leaves me wanting. There's Bite, there's Takedown, there's Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam's gonna be fun when I get that, but we also get Supersonic. That's a 55 accuracy move. I don't even know if that's worth using. Like, with a sleep move like Hypnosis, that's great, but yeah, with a Confusion move where you could still push through it like I just did for that Zubat, that could be a big issue. Other than that, like, of course we could get Mimic, which is always our backup if we're having it, like, just the worst time ever, but, like, it's not always going to help out, especially considering our typing Lorelei is going to be hell. Luckily, we do get Fire Blast, but like I said, only a 60 special, so not the greatest in the world. We do have access to things like Reflect and stuff like that, so we could use that if we need to, but yeah, we're going to be really limited. This is going to hurt, is my point, and we're just going to have to deal with it. But first and foremost, we're going to heal. Okay, now I'm going to take on Let's Air first, because clearly, Rock Pokemon, I'm not taking on Misty the current level I am. But we're going to buy some Repels first, just to use that money. Thank you. And let's see how we do. I'm going to grab the rare candy, because duh. I mean, especially for this guy, because he learns, Hyper Beam at level 54. Yeah, 54, so we're going to need that just in case we need a little extra power, because that might be how I beat Lorelei. Just spam Hyper Beam after getting my attack up somehow. But yeah, let's deal with Let's Air Part 2. Dude's gonna start with a Pidgeotto, which is gonna suck, but I have Agility, which is gonna give me the Badge Boost glitch. Now, for those of you who are not aware, because, you know, any video could be your first video, the badge boost glitch is something that happens in Gen 1 exclusively. Basically, in Gen 1, when you get certain badges, a certain stat will increase by 12.5% as, like, a permanent buff. I beat Brock, so I actually get a attack stat bonus. I wasn't paying attention there, I'm sorry. But yeah, basically, so I'm getting a 12.5% increase. However, due to some weird programming errors, it keeps getting reapplied whenever your stats are modified. So whenever you use agility to increase your speed, or someone uses Leer on me and lowers my defense, I'm still getting that 12.5 increase to attack. So, like, yeah, every little agility is giving me power. The only disadvantage is if I level up during the fight, it will reset my stats back to normal, except for the boosts I should have. But yeah, we're going to be taking advantage of the badge boost glitch because there's just going to be some Pokemon that are going to be too rough. Because Lorelei, for example, she's going to tear me up with her ice and water moves. But that's something for future me to worry about. Right now, we're just going to deal. Hopefully, Squirtle doesn't use Water Gun. Nope. And Tackle barely does anything. Very nice. Wing Attack. Very nice. 2 crits in a row. First try. Fortunately, that was only like 1 level, wasn't it? Okay. Well, that's fine. What we can do now is heal and go through the bridge. Everything should be fairly weak to me. I mean, there's some Zubats, but they're really like tissue paper, so even with a wing attack, it should do some decent damage. And yeah, as you can see, these bugs have no chance. In fact, let me see. I'm level 17, and I have 45 attack. That's not bad. I mean, the 56 speed is crazy, but 45 attack ain't bad. Ooh. Okay, Nidoran seems to be bulky enough to take them, but what can I do? Wing attack is not known to be a great move. Thank you. But there you go. Took out a Zubat in 1 hit, but to be fair, it was a crit. But you know what? Aerodactyl is one of those Pokemon that you can reliably plan for crits, and, like, eventually you will get them to do what you need them to do. I mean, it might need a little bit of a retry, but, I mean, it's still a 1 in 4 chance of getting it. So, yeah, we're gonna see a lot of crits. We can use that to our advantage. What is this? TM45, why? I can't use Thunder Wave. That would be so useful with Aerodactyl. Get them paralyzed and then use Bite over and over again. That would be horrific. Also, I'm going to fight this guy because I need the elixir that's behind him, especially if I'm going to use Hyper Beam. So let's do this. Machop, no big deal. It's the Geodude that's my worry. Luckily... Oh, come on. There we go. Got some crits. And now we go up, over, around, go through here, take her on. How many do I have left? 10? I might be able to make this work. Let me see here. 6. So we got 4, 3, 2. The next girl has... Does she have 2 or 3 Pokemon? I think she has 3. This might be bad. Let's see. Yeah, she has 3. I'm gonna use... Oh, no. No, no. 30 agility is not worth my time. Go around. We're going back to the center. It would be faster to go to the center than to waste those 30 agilities, like, to be completely honest. That would just kill my time. And I'm not wasting the elixirs because I will need those, so... Let's just go. It sucks, but we're gonna have to deal. Wait, no, not that way. That guy's not beaten. Okay, okay. Now she shouldn't be a problem. If only I had, like... I just needed 1 more wing attack, I think. Yeah. I mean, I might have needed a lucky crit, but I don't think that was going to be too much of an issue. I could have just scummed it till it worked. Okay, give me the SS ticket. Thank you very much, sir. So now we're at level 20. And the problem is, we're still probably not going to beat Misty, especially since we just have wing attack. I'm going to give her an honest try. one honest try, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to just go to Surge. Which might suck as well, but there's not much I can do in this situation. There we go. Get a potion, and let's just save. So we're at 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 20 minutes real time. Let's see how we do. Okay, so Staryu. This is going to be the safest one to do this, so I'm going to set as many agilities as I can without, like, losing too much health. Okay, Water Gun does a buttload. Second agility. She's just spamming Water Gun. Okay. Alright, time to use Wing Attack, because I can't survive another one. Decent damage, but that's going to be the KO. Okay, so I think she has smart AI, and if that's the case, this is a losing fight. Huh. Yeah, this is a losing fight, but we also have a very bad situation here, where what the heck am I going to do about it? Yeah, because it's a losing fight, but there's not going to be anything in the SSN, at least move-wise, because like I said, I can't use Body Slam. Huh. This is a pickle. There's no moves. I'm looking, there's no moves I can really use. I mean, if I use Bide, that's just an invitation for her to kill me. I'm gonna reset just to save time, because yeah, I was thinking, but I'm gonna have to just battle every available trainer. I don't see a way around this. Because considering I do not have the raw power to just tear through the Staryu, and I mean, Starmie is just gonna be that much worse, I'm gonna have to try to get a few more levels in, and the best way to do that is just take on all these trainers. I mean, they're easy enough, but yeah, this is one of the big disadvantages of Aerodactyl being in the slow level up group. I'm gonna have to work twice as hard just to get like a somewhat decent level. And I mean, I don't have to get to a decent level, I have to overdo it with Misty because she has smart AI. She's only going to use water moves. And because she's only going to use water moves, I just have to be able to power through her as quickly as humanly possible. There we go. So we're going to just have to beat all these guys, get whatever experience we can out of them. Fortunately, we have a bunch of rock pokes, which is just going to make this such a slow venture. 2, 3. At least we're getting a bunch of crits. There's Machop. 1, 2. Okay, I think there's one more guy, and that's him. I'm going to save because I do not have a lot of wing attacks left. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to battle the Pokemon on the way to Vermilion City just to try to get some more experience. Which isn't a bad idea. There is, like, some good Pokemon, like a level 20 Butterfree that I like to beat up when possible, but yeah. Let's see what happens. Actually, not yet. Let me heal one more time. Let me beat up the Rocket Bro with the Dig. Or, you know what? Beat up the Rocket Bro with the Dig and just keep going until I run out. Keep going until I run out of PP, man. Sleep, damn you. Alright. Now we have Dig. I just realized something. Oh crap, I completely forgot about Paris. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Not you. I was just so in my own thing. Alright, Pokeball on this Oddish. Nope. How are we gonna do this? Fun fact, Diglett cannot learn Cut. Do you have anything? Not you. Nope, you can't survive a hit. Come on, isn't there like a Meowth? Mankey's not gonna be able to do it. Well, let me check something really quick. Because, yeah, I usually just grab a Paris, but I completely flaked. I was just trying to get through that mountain as quick as humanly possible. Where is Mankey? Mankey. I wish I knew the number of Mankey off the top of my head. And yes, I realize I'm killing time, but it's regular time, so... At least it's not high speed. Mankey! Cannot learn cut, but can learn dig. I'm gonna wing attack. Nope. Okay, let's just deal with these guys. Level 20 Squirtle. Very easy. And Rattata, which should be even easier. Pikachu. Not too bad. And we'll deal with you real quick. Butterfree. See, 600 experience. You can't go wrong with that. No. And, thank you. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Alright. Now, I'm going to go through my plan here, which is buy a few more Pokeballs. Thank you, and some Super Potions, because why not? Is there repels here? Yes, there is. Okay. That should be good. I'm going to go back into that grass, I'm going to catch a Mankey, and I'm going to catch an Oddish, and that should take care of my issues. Pokeball, go. 1, 2, thank you. And now Oddish, Pokeball please. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright, there's our cut and dig. I mean, it's one more Pokemon than normal, but we do with what we got. Okay. So now I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm gonna pick a fight with these guys. Yeah, because I'm like, I could try to find like a Doug Trio, but it will have moves that aren't dig, so that could be devastating. Ow. Well, that sucked. Just knock out the Pidgey, please. Come on, don't use Hypnosis, just knock him out. Thank you. Leer. Okay, come on. I'm not trying to knock him out, so don't worry about that. I have no choice. Come on, just knock me out. Wait, are you serious? Yep. Nope, nope, nope. That's not how this works. Oh yeah, I was battling the Pokemon here. Okay, I was worried, like, oh god, did I go before going through Bill? But that does set me back a little bit. At least I know I messed up. I think I can just get a Ekans here. Don't care about the rat. Still don't care about the rat. Don't care about the Spearow. Don't care about the rat. One more try. Okay, there you go. You dig. 1, 2, come on, 3. Thank you. Yes, and Ekans can learn dig, so we're just gonna get that instead. And I'll just grab an Oddish when I see it again, but let's just buy a few more things. Okay, yeah, I have 7 repels, so I need 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you, and we'll buy like 5 more Pokeballs. Alright, let's go. We're gonna beat up the dig guy again, and then we're just gonna head on out here. I gotta train as much as I can, so I don't have much choice in this. Okay, wing attack, thank you. Whoa, you suck. Come on, stop being disabled, man. Come on, stop being disabled. Okay, thank you. Wing attack. Beautiful. That was the most annoying thing ever. Okay, dig. Use it on Ekans. Just use some potions. We didn't use a lot of BP, unfortunately. Alright, let's go. Now I just need a cutter, so if I come across one, I come across one. If not, well, we're gonna find an Oddish eventually. And we're gonna deal with this Butterfree goof, who paralyzed me just to make it even better. Perfect. Pokeball. 1, 2, thank you. Beautiful. Well, if I get knocked out, I'm just gonna be sent back, so it doesn't matter too much to me, but this is a little sucky. 1, 2, 3, thank you. I want to get past these guys just so I can dig in Diglett Cave, because then I can just go back without wasting a bunch of money. Nope. Stop it. Potion. Potion. And I'll be able to buy super potions, so that'll be lovely. Hey, wing attack, thank you. Wing attack, thank you. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you. And you're easier because you don't have dumb status effects. Okay, beautiful. Get me out of here. After I buy some super potions. That's good. Alright, let's get me out of here. If you mind, Ekans. Thank you. Alright, might as well give it another shot. I am a higher level this time, so let's see here. Now we are at 2 hours and 9 minutes of Misty, so no way we're breaking any records with this guy. But let's see if we do anything better. I'm still going to use an agility. Okay. She's going to use an X defend, so that kind of evens out. Wing attack. That was a crit, and that was a one hit. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to get past that unharmed. Hopefully with the one agility, Starmie's speed isn't a problem. Okay, yes, we have speed. Wing attack is doing about a third. Bubble beam is doing more than half. I have to crit or I lose. Nope. Hey, water gun. We survive with one. Let's try one more time. Please crit. Please crit or get a good damage roll. There we go! We won with 1 HP left. Thank God, because we need this to get cut so we can even fight Surge. Alright, now we have Bubble Beam, which is completely useless to us, but thank God we're done with Misty. So now I don't have to worry. I can just head on back. Most of the Pokemon... Well, most of the trainers are cleared already, so don't even have to be concerned about them. We just have to go to the SS and do the important stuff, and if I have any extra wing attacks, then I will, yeah, crap. I'm still thinking, I have wing attack for Lieutenant Surge. What am I going to do? We'll see. Fight these old men, because they have a lot of money. Okay, beautiful. Level 25, not bad. Not sure what that is. Max Potion is not something I'm going to complain about. This guy should have water, but it's like, well, horsey, so Bubble ain't my big concern. And Shelter doesn't really have much at this level. And Tentacle sucks. And yeah, still no issue with the Shelters. Because I think that dude only had withdrawal for, like, water move. And we have Horsey, not a big deal. Bubble sucks. Still sucks. And still sucks. Alright. I might have to use, like, an ether. Yeah. I just grabbed an extra ether. I might have to use an ether. Where's my super potions? There we go. There. I want to keep myself alive as long as humanly possible. Okay. Still have 18, so 17, 15. TM44 is what? I mean, technically any Pokemon can learn Rest. Who knows? I can use it to waste time, I guess. What do you got? You got Tentacle, which don't matter to me. 14, 13, 11, 10. Crap, I'm not even close to a new move. My next move is level 33, and it's frickin' supersonic, man. I mean, I could hope that they kill themselves with confusion, but that's not something you can really rely on. That's not the... Where's the rare candy? There you go. Okay, I'm going to beat this guy up, and since I grabbed an extra ether, I'm going to use it on the wing attack, and then we're going to try our friend Let's Air one more time. So I'm healing up to max. Where is it? Ether on wing attack. Very nice. Gonna save. At least I have rest, so if I get a status condition, it's not the end of the world. I can just get rid of it. But let's see. This is part 3. He's gonna have a Pidgeotto still, so I'm gonna use Agility because I think I resist everything it does. Yeah, Gust only did 3 damage. In fact, I don't think he has a flying move yet, and I'd still resist it anyway. Okay, so we have 3 Agilities. They use the Sand Attack, which sucks, but let's use Wing Attack. Okay, that wasn't a crit, and that was almost a one-hit KO. Unfortunately, we're getting a bunch of Sand Attacks now. Okay, so there we go. Pidgeotto down. I took 2 Sand Attacks, though, so this is going to suck. Eradicate. We hit. And not even a crit, was a one-hit KO. Very nice. So the Agility is doing its job. Kadabra, please do not miss. I do not miss. Wing Attack. One-hit KO, thank goodness. But that was a crit. And lastly, we have Wartortle. Hopefully I don't miss too much. I missed. Water Gun hits and does 21 damage. I could make this work. Wing Attack does over half without a crit. He's using Bubble, which is sad. I used 3 Agilities. There's no way he can outspeed me. Ow. Come on, just hit one more Wing Attack. I'm just missing a bunch of Wing Attacks now. He can still beat me now. Come on, hit him. There we go. Alright, that's him. So Let's Air is down. We're at level 27, but like Raichu's at level 24. That's not much of a advantage, you know? And I still only have Wing Attack. We're gonna have to see what we can do, because at this point, I'm out of options. I mean, the moment I leave the ship, it's gonna leave anyway. And yeah. We're gonna just have to see. First and foremost... let's use that Max Potion. No, not on the Oddish. Thank you. We're gonna give it one try, just to see what happens. How many Wing Attacks do I have? Because he has 3 Pokemon. I mean, I technically could make it work with 6. Let's see what happens. Voltorb doesn't have an electric move to start with, I think, so... Trash, trash, trash. Trash, trash. If I can get my 3 Agilities up, maybe I can beat him. Trash, 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 trash. Crap, that means it's one of these. Trash. There you go. Oh, perfect. Damn it! Stop doing that! Stop giving me false hope to take it away from me! And of course, this gym is gonna be annoying to me because it hates me. There we go. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna... Like I said, I'm gonna go with 3 Agilities to get my attack as high as I can, and we'll just see what happens. Hopefully I don't level up. Alright, let's do the search. Okay, Agility. What's Voltorb gonna do? Sonic Boom, which is gonna do a solid 20. There's nothing I can do about that. Agility. Sonic Boom again. Ow. Agility. Tackle. And he missed, thank goodness. So first Wing Attack. How much does it do on Voltorb? Not even... Like, it's not even half, man. That Screech increases my attack, though. Still not enough. Oh, no. Yeah, we're not gonna win this. Unless I one-hit KO Pikachu and beat Raichu in 2 Wing Attacks. Which I highly doubt, considering I level up. No, I'm gonna... I know what I can do. It's a dumb idea, but I can technically use Bide. We'll see what happens there. Let's do it. Bide. Oh, that sucks. Can you use Sonic Boom, please? There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna use Rest. Let's see what Pikachu does now that I'm asleep. Thundershock. Oh, that does some decent damage. Thundershock, still decent damage. Ow. Okay, Agility. Thunderwave. I'm paralyzed, but I have... Nope, not Bide! I was gonna use Rest. Oh, I'm still at speed. But there we go, I rest and I'm not paralyzed anymore. Is this gonna work? Is this stupid gimmick gonna work? Let's see. How about... Okay, Thundershock, paralyzed again. Can I get another agility off? Yes, okay. Might as well try to rest. There we go. Thundershock. An X speed. I woke up. Thundershock. Let's try body. Let's see what happens, because with Thundershock, yeah, if I get a 2-turn bide, oh god, please don't be paralyzed. I'm fully paralyzed. This is so bad. And I'm paralyzed again. Come on, rest. There we go. This is a weird attack, but... Oh, I can't do it now. Let's try wing attack. Oh, that's almost a one-hit KO. He gets his Thunder Wave off, but we're just gonna rest it off. Well, how does he outspeed? I keep getting agility and I keep being faster, so what's going on? It shouldn't be undoing my stat changes. Okay, we have decent wing. Why am I not faster? Being paralyzed should not... Does being paralyzed remove your speed increases? That sounds so dumb. I'm not gonna win, but let's see. Wing attack. I'm gonna use wing attack, because if I use rest, he's just gonna kill me with Thunderbolt. That was a crit, which actually wasn't good. Yeah, this ain't working. I have nothing else. Yeah, Bubble Beam can't use. Can't use Cut, because that's oddish. We'll give it one more try and see what happens. 1 agility, 2 agility. I forgot to use Bide. Well, let's see what happens. Thank you. 2 wing attacks, okay. Yep, Thunderbolt just about cooked me. Yeah, and even with a crit. Yeah, no, I'm not at the level to make this work. Luckily, I don't need to beat Surge. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get back to him later. So we're gonna cut this, we're gonna get our bike voucher, and we're just gonna head to Rock Tunnel, because there's not much else I can do. So there we go, and for you speedrunners out there, you can dig in this building, so feel free. But yeah, at this point, we have not much choice. We're just gonna have to go to Rock Tunnel and level up that way. Especially since Erica's the next gym leader, so she's not gonna like wing attack, and I'm gonna get the fly HM. So this is all we can really do. I mean, all that beating Surge is gonna do is let me use fly, which at this point isn't necessary. I can just walk to Vermilion from Saffron, so it's not a big deal. So we're just gonna tear through these guys. There's a lot of grass Pokemon, so, you know, we're gonna enjoy the free levels. If anything, if I can get to level at 38 and learn Bite, I will appreciate it. Or if I'm really desperate, I could just buy the Takedown TM from the Celadon store. I mean, it's not the best thing, but it's better than what I got with Wing Attack, so... I mean, he won't resist it, so that'll be nice. But yeah, let's do this. Look up. Thank you. So, Oddish, cut, please. Thank you. Now we're in Rock Tunnel, so we're going to want to move our repels to the top of the list, and we're going to want to save before I use them. Damn, we're almost at 3 hours already. We're at 2:43, which is not good, but we're going to deal. This Cubone and Slowpoke guy is going to probably suck, but I'm going to use Agility just so... It's not Cubone that's the problem, it's going to be Slowpoke, because I'm pretty sure they have Water Gun. But they didn't want to use it, so we're good. Just go down. This guy just has a Slowpoke, so Wing Attack. Wing Attack. He got me confused, but there we go. Beautiful. And now these ones should be easy, because it's just like a bunch of grass Pokemon and like Rattatas and Pidgeys, possibly, so... Nothing to worry about. Thank you. There's only going to be one issue, is the Hiker with the 2 Geodudes and the Graveler, because I'm not sure how much self-destruct it will do, because, I mean, I do resist, but... I mean, it's one of the strongest moves in the game, so... there could be still a chance that I'd get KO'd by that just from the raw damage, especially if I take multiple, but let's see, we're going to deal with that hiker right now. It's 2 hours, 49 minutes, and 44 real life, so let's see. I'm going to use agility, 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 and now let's start wing attacking. Okay, so this one's okay, there you go. Self-destruct barely did anything. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll survive. Yeah, no, okay. My rock typing, even though my defense isn't great, is all I needed to power through that, so thank goodness for I'm a rock. And these guys shouldn't be any issue whatsoever. There we go. Alright, so now we're in Lavender. None I can really do in Lavender right now, so... Well, I need a heal, actually. Because that Gambler... He has fire Pokemon, but I don't know how many wing attacks I have left. There we go. And level 30, we're about to learn a new move soon at level 33. Supersonic, which I will immediately delete when possible. Okay, cut this guy. Okay. So now we're just going to try to find the elixir that is underground. There we go. Let's go. Okay, so you might be curious on what we can get in the convenience store. We can get Takedown. We can get Reflect and Double Team. I'm not going to use Reflect. I've always said that. And that's basically it. So we're going to get Takedown for the sole purpose of taking on Surge, because a normal type move is... Wait, no, I need to be down here, actually. A normal type move is going to do wonders for us, so... TM9. There you go. Alright, so we're going to learn Takedown just so I can take down Surge. Thank you, Petrie. And we're going to definitely grab the Pokédoll because Mimic might be a very important option. So, Pokédoll. Thank you. I hope I didn't buy more than one. I did not. And we just need one fresh water because that little girl has nothing for us, unfortunately. So, let's get out of here. I'm going to get the HM for Fly. We're going to head to Saffron. And I'm just going to try to beat up Surge right away. So, cut. Okay, and now I know Fly. I shouldn't have bought a Pidgey. I was going to teach Pichu Fly, and I knew I was. I'm stupid. Either way, I don't need rest anymore. There you go. Okay, cut this, because unfortunately we can't fly yet. And let's just get to Saffron real quick. Vermilion should be down. Thank you. Did I grab the bike now that I think about it? I did. Good. Okay, let me through. Thank you. And there you go. Vermilion's right here. We're level 30, but now we have a move that is actually not going to be resisted, so this is probably going to make the game. And it's still open, thank God. So now Surge, second proper attempt, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Let's try this again. I'm still going to use agility on Voltorb, but just to get some damage to make sure I take out the others. So 1, 2, 3. They missed a Sonic Boom. Alright, Takedown. Yeah, no doubt that was 1 hit KO, and it didn't even do that much damage to me, because they probably have very low health. Pikachu should be the same. Yep, 1 hit KO. Alright, will we 1 hit KO Raichu? Yes. Not even a crit required. Alright, beautiful. Now we can fly. Okay, so I'm gonna fly to... Not Pidgey, don't need it. I'm gonna fly to Saffron. I'm gonna heal, and I'm going to go to... Should I just buy Max Repels right now? I think I should. Or at least just sell the stuff that's on me. Get rid of this. Get rid of Bide. Get rid of the Nugget. TM45 is useless. TM11 is useless because that's Bubble Beam. Get rid of Thunderbolt. Yeah, Yeah, I might as well just buy them right now. I'll use them later, because I always buy 10. So I have 10. I'll buy some hyper potions too, because I actually have a lot of health. There we go. Alright, now let's go to Celadon and actually do what we were meaning to do. I need to get rid of Pidgey. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Pidgey because I keep making the mistake of trying to grab it. Bye. Okay, let's deal with the... Yeah, let's deal with the rockets. We might as well, because it's not like we're going to have a use for a Mega Drain anyway, so might as well take them out as quickly as possible. Thank you. Okay. And first and foremost, I'm going to go to the bottom floor and grab Double Edge for later in case I actually need it. It might be a distinct possibility, and I'm going to have to be ready for that eventuality, so... Thank you. Double Edge. At least to get through the first parts of the Elite Four, because I might need the raw power before I have Hyper Beam. Then again, I might just level to Hyper Beam. Who knows? I'm grabbing all these rare candies. I might just Hyper Beam, because... that might be what we have to do to get through Lorelei, especially if we have no time to use agility. Okay, HP up. Thank you, Petrie. Alright, let's beat this one guy. Okay, half to the coughing, so that's not bad. And the Zubat is still one hit because it is frail as heck. Okay. The only issue is going to be Giovanni's rocks, but there's nothing we can really do about that. If anything, I'll use Fly because I'm going to get the stab and it's going to do more damage and hopefully we crit. We'll have to see. Okay. Basement 4. Get the iron here because I need the defense. Beautiful. And we'll deal with these guys. I'm just going to use Fly because I don't want to wait. Oh, Fly didn't one-hit KO the Sandshrew. Okay. How about Ikens? There we go. Fly does not one-hit KO the Sandslash. Wow. They are very bulky Pokemon. Fly on the Ekans. Oh, I got wrapped instead. There we go. I missed a Fly again. What the heck? What's the percentage of Fly, guys? Oh, it has an accuracy of 95, but I shouldn't have missed that much. Either way, I'm saving. 3 hours and 22 minutes for the first Giovanni fight. 52 minutes real time. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna use agility because... Ow. He's gonna use Rock Throw, but... Yeah, I need the power. So, 3 agilities. I took 3 Rock Throws and they did over 30. And the thing is, he hit me with so many Rock Throws. That's not normal, actually, because of the nature of Rock Throw. It has a really bad accuracy, but I'm getting unlucky. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this fight. Unless I get really lucky. Okay, Fly on the right horn. Yeah, he's just going with attacks, so we're not gonna win. I got a crit though. Yep, horn attack was enough to take me down. Okay, that's fine. I'll just heal this time because I know I didn't. Yeah, I had 30 spare health technically. So let's try again with some health. Agility, agility, agility. Okay, let's see. Nope, still not doing a lot. It's gonna be 3 flies for the Onix alone. But now we have 43 HP for the Rhyhorn, so let's see how well this does. Not even half. But if I crit, I might knock him out. Horn attack only did 3 to me this time. Guard spec doesn't matter. Okay, not enough, but that's fine. Horn attack is still only doing 3, so wing attack will finish this guy. And now it's Kangas Kong, who isn't a threat, because they have only normal moves, and Fly will actually do decent damage. Yeah, they went for Bite. Fly... Not a one-hit KO, but they used a guard spec, so I win unless I miss. There we go, that's Giovanni Part 1. Annoying, but it could have been worse. So we're gonna grab the Silph Scope, and we're gonna dig out of here. Crap, I need a heal in Celadon so I don't keep doing that. Alright. So now that we are healed, we're going to go through Erica's gym, and we're not just going to go through Erica's gym, we're going to tear through everything. Because we might as well take advantage of the easy experience. I just remembered I forgot the PP up though, so I'm going to have to go get that because we're going to need it for Hyper Beam. There you go. Supersonic. No, it is not worth it. Okay. Bite him. Bite him. Yeah, this is just free experience, these guys. And I can use Fly on Erica, so I'm not even wasting my moves. I don't have to go back to the gym, like to the Pokemon Center after this. Okay, come on. Oddish down. Gloom down. And we're getting a lot of stat bonuses from these, especially special considering they're grass type, so this is helping us for the future as well. Beautiful. There we go. Alright. There's 2 more? I think, anyway? Oh, did I battle you? Yeah, I battled you. So it's just her. Okay. And those are still one-hit KOs. Okay. So now we can deal with Erica, considering we just tore through everyone in her gym. 3 hours and 35 minutes, 55 minutes real time. Let's do this. Now, I'm not too concerned, but if Victory Bell manages to hit me with a Razor Leaf, that could be bad, so we're using Fly. They went for Sleep Powder, which is equally bad. Fly is, however, a one-hit KO. I mean, with Stab, it is 105 plus the weakness. Fly on Tangela. Tangela uses the worst move in the game, next to Rage. Tangela out with 1 Fly. And I'm feeling it's going to be the same thing for Vileplume. Fly. Mega Drain does not work. And yeah, that's some... Well, I got a crit there, but I don't think it would have mattered much. Okay, Erica's done. Now we can go to Lavender Town and deal with that issue. But what I'm going to do first, actually, is I'm going to go to Saffron, and I'm going to tear through the fighting gym, because that should also be easy experience, and plus that's going to increase my attack still, so... I forgot to grab the PP ups again. Ah, well. But I think 5 Hyper Beams will be enough, we'll have to see. Tear through them. Not quite 1 hits, but they are nice big levels, so I'm very happy about that. And if I want to, I can just use Fly instead, and that'll be enough power. There we go. Okay, Fly, Fly, and Fly. Beautiful. Give me 2 more levels, guys. Okay. Chan. Beautiful. Alright. Not quite, but level 37 ain't bad. So let's fly to Lavender. Thank you. Gonna heal, and we're gonna take on our rival, which we are much stronger than at this point. So, rival number 4, Air is going to have to deal with me, but we're at 3:46 and 57 minutes, so let's see here. Yes, Pidgeotto is only level 25. I'm going to just use Takedown. I missed! Well, that's fun, especially since they have Sand Attack. Let's try that again. Nope. 2 misses in a row, it's not worth it. Okay, let's try that again. Takedown. Okay, they use Quick Attack this time, it only does 3. Takedown is a 1-hit KO, but I did crit, so that might have mattered. Okay, Growlithe. I'm gonna use Fly, just to save some health. Yeah, because Ember could hurt, because my special isn't fantastic. It's okay, but it's not fantastic. Fly's a 1-hit KO, I got a lucky crit there. Execute, I could probably just use Wing Attack. Yep, 1-hit KO, nothing about that. Kadabra, let's try Wing Attack. I mean, we're 17 levels higher and it has terrible HP and defense. Yeah, there we go, we're good. And now Wartortle, I'm gonna use Fly on this guy. He goes for Bubble, so he still has really weak water moves. And Fly is a 1-hit KO. So beautiful, let's Air is down. Okay, now it's time to use the Repels. And luckily, since we have Wing Attack and not a normal move, going through these Chandlers should be a relatively piece of cake because they have really bad defense. There we go. Elixir. Oop, that's the HP up, so I need to get that. I don't need these antidotes. Thank you. HP up, we're gonna use that. Beautiful. Okay, free heals, thank you very much. Okay, we should... Ah, damn it. It's fine. I mean, it was an easy win, but I did not want to fight her. I want to try to do this as fast as possible still. Okay, now I can learn Bite. Forget Takedown. Okay. If I need Takedown, I could just buy it again later, but yeah, it's not... I'd rather not do Recoil. And with the Marowak, we're going to do Bite. Bite and Bite. Thank you. And now it's just to play the game of tearing through the rockets, so I'm just going to put Bite up front because it is a normal move. And since they do not use rock Pokemon, we should tear through all of them just fine. There we go, beautiful. Yeah, no, almost everything is a one-hit KO. The only problem is Bite is only like a base power of 60, so it's not... It doesn't have raw power behind it, but hey, it's fine. I'm going to use a Super Potion, and then I'm going to toss the rest, because I need this Pokeflute. Thank you. And now we're going to go back to Celadon to bug Snorlax. And we're going to go to Fuchsia, because that seems like the right move right now. Thank you. Don't care. Okay, we're just gonna skip these guys. I mean, they do have fighting Pokemon, but like I said, want to try to get a good time. So, Repel. Okay, let's try... There we go, Rare Candy. Gravity does the rest. And we're to Fuchsia. Now, I don't need Strength or Surf for battle, so we're just gonna heal here. And I'm gonna take on Koga. Of course, though, we have to fight these Psychics first, but I could just spam Bite on them. There we go. It just sucks that... I don't know why this Poison Gym Leader has so many Psychic Pokemon here. I mean, considering... I know, there isn't that many Poison Pokemon, but you can use variety. You can use the Poison Grass types too, you know. But here, we're at Koga, 4 hours and 6 minutes, 1 hour and 2 minutes real time. We are not breaking any records, but let's do this. So first and foremost, I'm going to use Agility because I'm going to want the raw attack increase. And you know what? Because I defeated Surge, I'm actually also getting a defense increase from the badges as well. So this should increase my survivability if when Koga decides to use Self-Destruct with Wheezing. So... let's use Bite on the Coughing, see how much we do. Okay, that was a crit, so that might not reflect properly. Let's try that again. Okay, it looks like it was going to be a 2-hit KO, so hopefully it'll be the same for the other Coughing. For the Muck, I'm still going to use Bite because he likes to use Minimize, and I'm hoping to just, like, if I'm lucky, I can try to flinch him. Unfortunately, I got Poison from Sludge. It's got a high Poison chance, so nothing I can do. Okay, Sludge again. It's not very effective, but it still hurts. Okay, he's down. Level 40, so I lost my attack bonuses. Coughing, let's use Bite. Crit is about half, which is concerning. That means it's probably going to be 2 more attacks. I'll use Fly then. I'm going to get the Stab, and I mean, I'm going to take poison damage anyway, but maybe I'll one-hit. Yeah, there we go. And I'm just gonna fly again. Hopefully Wheezing just uses Self-Destruct. So fly. I'm hurt by poison. Self-Destruct, I win. Always beautiful when it turns out like that. Alright. Very nice. And we should be good. I should be able to get back to things before I even get KO'd. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna need to deposit some things. So we're gonna deposit that Helix Fossil, the SS ticket, Cut, the Bicycle, Fly, the Lift Key, the Sylph Scope, and the Pokeflute. Gotta love it when we lose a whole bunch of junk. Okay, let's go and get Surf and Strength. Obviously, we're not gonna use it right now because that's for Lapras, but might as well just get it out of the way. Free repel, thank you. Let's just go. As fast as we can, quick like a button. Get this full restore because it's there. Ooh, come on, not too fast. And to think, we've already done all the special Safari Zone Pokemon. Memories. Thank you. Protein. Might as well use that right now, actually. There we go. Okay, gold teeth, and give me surf. Thank you, and let's dig out of here. Beautiful. Why did I save? I mean, why did I heal? I don't know, I'm stupid. Either though, I remembered to use the gold teeth this time, so thank you. And let's go to Saffron, because that's all we can do. I mean, we could go to Cinnabar right now, but I don't know. I would need to catch a water Pokemon to do that, and honestly, I don't see the reason to. Because I think we should be okay. This ain't floor 5. Thank you. But we should be able to tear through these guys just fine. I mean, fly. I missed, because of course I did. Thank you. Guard key, thank you. Let's just hope this guy isn't too much of an issue. Fly, I missed fly again. 95% chance move, by the way. There we go. Alright, Battle 5 with Let's Air. We are at 4 hours and 21 minutes in game and 1 hour and 6 minutes real time. Hopefully we can do this first try, but let's find out. Now this dude is going to have Pidgeot, so I'm going to use Agility to get some attack up. They use Wing Attack. That barely does anything. Quick Attack still basically does nothing. One more Agility. And what else are they going to do? Wing Attack? Okay, I'm taking a drink. Okay, for this situation, I'm going to be worried about, like, Fly not doing much, so I'm going to use Bite, just because I might get the flinch chance. Not quite, but they wasted the turn with Whirlwind. Quick Attack still only does 5, Bite again. It's going to be a 3-hit KO, but there's nothing I can do about it. Growlithe, let's just use Fly. I'm more worried for Pidgeot because he's a flying Pokemon, but honestly I don't think Fly resists, I'm just being stupid. There you go, Growlithe is 1-hit KO. Execute should be just a Wing Attack, let's be honest. There we go, not an issue at all. Alakazam! I'm gonna go with Bite just in case. That was not the button I wanted to push. Confusion did a lot. Let's try that again. I wanted to use Bite. There we go. I had the raw attack power to tear through that defense in 1 hit. Now, Blastoise, I am going to Fly, just to try to do a little more damage. Bubble did nothing. Fly. Well, it's over half. And, okay, I think I win as long as I don't miss again, even though this is a 95% chance. There we go. Blastoise is down. Okay. Beautiful. So now that we're done with this, Giovanni is going to suck, but there's not much I can do about it. I can grab this Lapras, though. Thank you. We're going to teach her Strength, and we're going to teach her Surf, and she's going to be happy about it. Thank you. I'm going to use a Hyper Potion. Beautiful. And hopefully it doesn't take too long to defeat our Rocket Boss here, but let's see. I'm going to use Wing Attack on the Cubone, because not much it can do. And on the Drowsy, because why not? Yeah. No, these guys can't really do much to me. I've got 100 health. I can do it. So our Giovanni Part 2, we're at 4 hours, 28 minutes. 1 hour and 9 minutes real time. Let's hope this doesn't take too long. Nidorino, I can set up some agilities, I think. Poison Sting does nothing. I'm gonna use Fly just to take him out real quick. Okay, he's getting pumped, but it's pointless. Okay, crit, take down with the fly. Kangaskhan, I'm gonna use Bite, just to save some PP for Fly, because I'm gonna want to use Fly on like Rhyhorn and Onix. Okay, they still haven't managed to hit me yet. And it's 3 bites, very good. Rhyhorn, we're going for the Fly. Let's see how much it does. Okay, he uses a guard spec, Fly hits. Ugh, that's not even a quarter. At least the Tail Whip is giving me badge boost, but it's also lowering my defense. If I get another crit, it'll be a 3 hit. But I'm still getting attack increases. There we go. And lastly should be an Onix? No, Nidoqueen. Oh, this might not be bad. Let's see how much Fly does to Nidoqueen. She wastes her turn of Poison Sting and Fly. I critted it, it did over half. That's nice. Let's try Bite. Very nice. Okay. Alright, just enough to beat through him. And now we're level 43. So, we're getting close to that Hyper Beam already. But, bye-bye, Giovanni. We don't need to deal with you anymore. Let's dig. Might as well while I'm here. Use Strength and get this rare candy. Thank you. Alright, now we can bug Sabrina. Heal up first, though. And actually, before I bug her, let me grab the Mimic TM. Obviously, I'm not going to use it right now, because I don't need it for her, but I will forget about it, so I might as well grab it first so I don't. Now, I'm not going to train up on any of these guys, because a lucky hit could be devastating to me, so I'm just going to do this as fast as I can. We are at 4 hours and 33 minutes, an hour and 11 minutes real time. Let's see what we do against Sabrina. Okay, Kadabra's level 38, so I'm just going to go for a Bite. And that's a one-hit KO, because he just does not have the defense for moves like that. Mr. Mime, might as well just keep going for that Bite. That's over half. Light screen is not going to affect anything. I wish I would flinch. I haven't flinched them even once, I think. Okay, lastly, Venom... Well, not lastly. Next is Venomoth. I'm going to use Fly just to end it quick. They waste their turn using Stun Spore. Fly... One-hit KO. Beautiful. Okay, now Alakazam. Let's see how we can do. Let's see how much Bite does. About half, but they flinched finally, so that's nice. There we go. And that's Sabrina. Completely undamaged. So hey, at this point we're doing really good. Now all that's left is Blaine, who's going to have one of our moves. Because yeah, we're going to need that Fire Blast. So let's fly to our hometown of Pallet. And let's get on moving. Surf. And just to use a Repel. Please don't randomly run into a guy. Ugh. I was about to say, don't randomly run into a guy by accident, but I'm not even listening to my own advice. There we go. Alright, just don't do it again. That's fine, that's fine. Why did I just walk into him? I even saw him coming, and I still just walked into him. I'm just getting blasé here, guys. I want to get to the League Challenge already. At this point, we'd be struggling through the League. I ran out of Repel. Okay, Repel. Okay, do I need anything in this building? No, I cannot use Blizzard, I cannot use Solar Beam, so it's just use the rare candies and get the secret key. And use that Carbos, because we're going to need up max speed. We have to go fast, you say. Repel, thank you. And of course, this is just wasting our time, because we don't really fight anything in here. We just do this, this. One more Repel hopefully will be enough. But there's rare candy. There's the hidden rare candy. There's the secret key. Let me out of here. I know I have to fly, but it's fine. Okay, heals. And I'm not going to deal with his Stooges because I do not have any ground or rock moves, so we're just going to go through the quizzes real quick. I mean, we've done this so many times, it's second nature, but basically it is a whole bunch of no's and 2 yeses. I believe it is yes, no, No, yes, no. There we go, and you're a no. Alright. Let's see how we do against Blaine, who's gonna have our Fire Blast attack. Alright, let's see how we do. Gym 7. Okay, we're gonna start with Fly, because I am not taking a risk here. He wastes a turn using Super Potion. Fly's a one-hit KO on Growlithe. Very nice. We got Ponyta. Should be the same, so I'm gonna use Fly. They waste a turn using Super Potion again. Fly takes out Ponyta. Very nice. Now Rapidash. Do I outspeed? I do, because my speed is ridiculous. Still wastes a turn with Super Potions. Fly does not one-hit KO, but they use Tail Whip, so I'm just gonna use Bite. Yeah, that gave me... Well, no, I critted, but still. Level 45, very nice. I'm not gonna learn Takedown, though. If I want a recoil move that hits really hard, I'll just go with, I'll go with Double Edge. But, Fly's not even doing half, which is concerning, so we're gonna Fly again. Waste his turn with Roar. Good thing he missed Fire Blast, by the way. He hits with Ember, though. Does no damage. Bite. Blaine's done. Not even an issue. So, give me Fire Blast, and we're gonna learn it. Mostly because Giovanni is annoying, and I'm done with this rock Pokemon, so goodbye Wing Attack. Alright. So that's gonna give us a special option that'll at least make the battles faster. And now it's just dealing with him. So, heal up. And let's see how quickly we can get this done. There's only the two trainers, the Fight Master and the kid with the Rhyhorn. So hopefully the Rhyhorn kid doesn't take too much of my Fire Blasts. But I'm just going to fly on the Machoke and the Machop. It's not a big deal. There we go. This guy's done. Not even an issue. You're going to be annoying, but Fire Blast. I critted and it didn't even one-hit KO. This is going to be concerning. But here we go. We're going to save. 4 hours, 54 minutes. 1 hour and 17 minutes. Last Giovanni, the badge battle. Gym Leader 8. And he's going to start with Rhyhorn, of course. So, of course, I'm going to start with Fire Blast, because what choice do I have? Alright, Fire Blast. That's about a third. He wastes his turn with Horn Drill. Fire Blast still only doing about a third, but he's burned now. Fury Attack does nothing because he's burnt. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna bite him then, because at least the burn will finish him off, maybe. Yep, Guard Spec's not gonna help, buddy. There we go. Beautiful, level 46. Now we have Doug Trio. Shouldn't be much of an issue. I'm gonna use Bite. That does over half. He flinched, so that's a win. I think we're good, because Rhydon's gonna be annoying, but he... Like, Nidoqueen and Nidoking, I can just fly them. Plus, Nidoqueen and Nidoking, like, their best moves are, like, Poison Sting and Fury Attack and stuff. It's gonna be a 2-hit KO, but... Yeah, I'm not worried about spamming flies on these. Oh! The Queen has Body Slam. She's a threat, actually. And she managed to get off. Please don't paralyze. She did not. Good. Bite should finish it. Okay, beautiful. Okay, Nidoking doesn't learn Body Slam naturally. I'm just gonna use Bite. Okay, no, I'm gonna use Fly. Bite is not... Like, Bite is like less than a third. It's like a quarter, maybe. Okay, very good. Horn Attack doesn't do anything, so Bite to finish. Very nice. And now here's the annoying one, Rhydon. Let's use Agility, because that's going to increase my special now that I have beaten Blaine. So 2. I know he has no good moves on him, so I'm not worried. And if he hits me with Tail Whip or Leer, that's just going to increase my special even higher. Horn Drill can't affect me. Fire Blast. And before you ask, 1-hit KO moves like that, they do not work if the Pokemon is faster. So, yeah, there's no way in heck Rhydon is going to outspeed an Aerodactyl, so... It's just me. I'm gonna be spamming Fly a lot. His best move, Stomp, and it did some decent damage. Fly's doing okay. I could use some more crits, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Fissure's not even gonna work because I'm a flying Pokemon, but also still faster. There we go. Now Rhydon's down. Unfortunately, Aerodactyl is a rock Pokemon who cannot use ground moves or rock moves, so Fissure, Rock Slide, Earthquake, those are all useless on me, which is really freaking sad. So we're gonna heal, and we're gonna deal our final rival battle. Let's Air Part 6. Let's see how well we do. We're at 5 hours exactly, and 1 hour and 20 minutes real time. Let's see how we do against this annoying bull. Okay, so his Pidgeot, I'm gonna use Agility to get some stat. He's also using Agility, but I'm faster, so I'm gonna bite him. Ooh, that does barely over 25%. Yeah, this is gonna be a 4-hit KO. Luckily, he doesn't get badge boosts, so he's just increasing his speed. I think it's because he has smart AI and he doesn't want to use ineffective moves, so this is actually pretty easy. I could set up, but I don't know what... Well, I'm leveling right now, so setting up would have been pointless. Okay, Rhyhorn, we are using Fire Blast. Okay, that's looking about a third like last time. Let's try again. There we go. High crit went in. They wasted a turn using a potion because their AI is the same as the AI from the first battle here. Fly finishes him off. Okay, what's next? Growlithe? Growlithe should be as simple as a fly, I think. Okay, agility don't matter. Fly. Not quite a one-hit KO, and he's still just using agility, so let's use bite. I'm still faster, even after 2 agilities from that Growlithe. Okay, execute. As always, we're gonna fly, cause yeah, he's got a lot of defense, so I'd rather just fly and just get him over. There we go. Now Alakazam, I'm going to fly again because, well, no, I'm gonna bite. Yeah, I'm gonna bite because I might flinch him. Nope, he gets a psychic off. If I lose special, it's actually not gonna matter. That hurt though, but fly should finish now. Just don't use recover. Oh good, he used reflect. I hope I crit. I do not. And he uses Psybeam. Bad luck, guys. Unfortunately, if he uses reflect, that's gonna cut all my physical attacks in half, and the only way to bypass that is to crit him, so yeah, we're just gonna have to try again. I'm going to not even set up agilities this time. I'm just gonna bite Pidgeot, and I'll set up agilities against Rhyhorn. Yeah, it's still gonna be a 4-hit combo, so not much I can do about it, but yeah, I want to have all 3 agilities available to me. Thank you. So 1 agility, 2 agility, 3 agility. They get a tail whip, so that's 4 special bonuses. Fire Blast does half, thank God. And he's burned too. Horn Drill does not affect me, I'm too fast. There we go, Rhyhorn down. Okay, Growlithe, still just gonna fly, so I might as well just speed it up. There we go. Same with Execute, speed it up. Thank you. Alakazam, I'm gonna use Fly this time. I hope the 4 boost to its Reflect, damn it. Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. As long as he doesn't recover, we're good. Yeah, he's just spamming Reflect, I win. There you go. Yeah, the 4 bonuses to attack with Fly, that was definitely a 2-hit KO, very nice. Blastoise gonna fly. Also in Gen 1, Reflect only works on the Pokemon who uses it, so yeah, he doesn't have it. I do about half. He uses Withdraw, which sucks. I'm gonna use Bite. I'm gonna use Fly, I have no much choice. Stop using Withdraw, I'm gonna have to hope for a crit. I do not get it. He's still withdrawing. Just don't hit me with Hydro Pump. If he hits me with Hydro Pump, it'll devastate me. Fly. I'm not critting! Why am I not critting? I've got such a high crit chance. Hydro Pump. Okay, he didn't even hurt me. And level 48 to cap that off. Very nice. Alright, now it's just a long trip to the Elite Four. I'm gonna put the max repel up front just so... There we go. And let's just get on over there, guys. I'm not gonna battle any of the trainers there. If anything, I'm going to actually just use rare candies in a minute. I just want to get to where I need to go, but I'm gonna use rare candies so I learn Hyper Beam. I do not want Strength, I want Surf. But yeah, because my goal here is, since Lorelei is only going to spam Ice and Water moves, being smart AI, I can't really set up on her. I need the raw power, and I gotta hope that Hyper Beam will get me through, like, Dugong. For Cloyster, I'm going to have to use Fire Blast and hope for the best, because his special sucks compared to his defense, but everyone else I might be able to manage with some of my moves. I mean... Slowbro is going to be annoying because it'll just use Withdraw and Water Gun, but he's got too much defense for me to bother using Hyper Beam, I think. At least not initially. I'll see how much damage Bite does and then go from there. But yeah, we're going to grab this. Thank you. Just going to try our best here, guys. Okay. But isn't this cool, guys? This is... You know, it's come over me. This is the second to last non-evolving Pokemon. The next run is Lapras, and then I'm done. I set a goal, and I'm about to finish it. I mean, more I think about, the more unbelievable it is. I mean, considering I didn't start this that long ago, and I've already have done, not a quarter, but a good percentage, like a 20% of the Pokedex. It's a nice feeling. And I might do more in the future, but we'll have to see, guys, because right now I've done a bunch of these, so I'm sure some of you are as tired as well. I'm gonna probably focus on some other games for a while, but this is still a nice little thing to think of, is we're almost done. We set this goal. I've basically beaten Pokemon Red over 20 times in the past couple of months. It's a nice feeling. But yeah, let's heal. And we're going to get rid of our boys, because now it's just Peachtree's time to shine. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to just spam rare candies till he's level 54, and we're going to hope that Hyper Beam gets us through Lorelei. And I'm going to have to give up... I'm going to have to give up Bite. I'm actually going to have to give up Bite now that I think about it. Okay. Okay. Max full restores, because I might want to just go through this over and over again for some quick training, but yeah, let's just see how we do right now. I'm going to save. We're at 5 hours and 15 minutes, so not a really great pace. It's average for us, but not great. Let's see how we do against Lorelei. Okay, Dugong, same level, Hyper Beam. That tells me everything I need to know. Let me see here. We're going to have to try and use Fire Blast, maybe, to weaken him first. Let me see, Fire Blast. That actually didn't do bad. Aurora Beam, please don't lower my attack. That does so much damage. Oh, there's not even a point. My attack fell, that's not even worth a shot. You know what, I could just do this, just spam Hyper Beam till I get the crit, because it's totally possible for me to just start off with a crit. And if I can get past her, I can do some stuff. Come on. Let me do it. Let me just insta-KO Dugong. Come on, man. Come on! It's a 1 in 4 chance! I should have hit it at least once by now. Oh, come on. I just want to get to the cloister to see how much Fire Blast does. Let me do that. I missed, because of course I did. Come on. Nope. I shouldn't have used the rare candies and saved, but it's not like I was beating any of Lorelei's Pokemon anyway. Come on, man! Give me one crit! I'm the one of the fastest Pokemon in this generation! Give me a crit! Thank you! Alright, let's see how much Cloyster takes a Fire Blast for. Not even half. And even with crappy special, they still do almost half. Oh, Clamp's gonna kill me. Okay. I can already see this is not good. So we're gonna fly. I'm gonna go to Celadon. Mostly because I left something behind here. BP up, thank you. I'm gonna use it on Fire Blast, and I'll use the other PP up on my Hyper Beam. There we go, thank you. Thank you. Alright. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go to Fuchsia, I think. Just tear through those Pokemon real quick. Because what else we're gonna do? We're gonna have to try to get some quick levels, and this is the fastest way I know how. Let's just use Fire Blast, and Fire Blast, and Fire Blast, thank you, and Fire Blast, thank you. Surprised I didn't miss a whole bunch of those. Okay, Hyper Beam, thank you, Hyper Beam. Yeah, these are gonna be all one-hit KOs. I'm just gonna try to get some free levels, man. Okay. They are not giving much. Oh, great, I missed. Ah, that got me nothing. Heal. Let me get Lapras out. I need strength. And might as well get Ekans because I want to dig out. Let's do the Victoria Road because, yeah, we need some stronger Pokemon than that. Max Repel. The Strength, thank you. Let's see, how can we do with these guys? Hyper Beam. Nope, not even a one-hit KO. That sucks. Alright, second attempt. Thank you. Fire Blast. I missed Fire Blast, because of course I did. I mean, I could count that as a victory. That's still 20,000... Not 20,000, but 2,000 experience points, so... I didn't really lose money. Like, I bought everything anyway, so... I could technically hope for the best here. But it is not working well. I should test what Hyper Beam does to Cloyster, because maybe a crit can beat him too. Okay, Fly. And Fire Blast. Nope. Come on, you gotta at least let me get past the Dugong. Hyper Beam. Nope. And gotta go back to Celadon anyway, because I still gotta grab my PP items. Gimme. Not even gonna do the Fire Blast anymore, just stick them all in Hyper Beam so I can use it. Thank you. Nope, come on. Hyper Beam, thank you very much. Fly. Okay. Let's save right here. 525, jeez. Yeah, this ain't gonna be good. Okay, let's try. Hyper Beam on Dugong did not work. Come on. Minkyu. Hyper Beam on Cloyster. Not much better. Oh, maybe I can crit this time. Oh, I did. Okay. This might be a game. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna use... Use Fly. Use Withdraw. Hopefully I crit. I do not. I'm gonna have to hope for crits, because he's gonna spam Withdraw or Water Gun. I have to hope it's a bunch of withdrawals. Please crit. Nope. Just keep using withdraw, it's fine. Let me crit him. Nope. Water gun hurts a lot. Fly, please crit. Please just crit. Thank you. Okay. This is actually okay. I might be able to make it. For Jinx, I can just use a Hyper Beam. She has really low defense. Okay, I gotta hope and pray. Can I crit the Lapras with Hyper Beam? Hyper Beam? I missed. Well, I got some experience out of that, but that was a little bull crap. Hey, let's try again. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam again. Thank you. Fly. I'm just gonna use Fly, because it's gonna be a long process. There we go. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Alright, I'm getting really lucky. Hyper Beam. Hits. About half. Okay. Blizzard hits. One hit KO, but no death. I don't think I have much choice, because she is the wall. Wait, let me save, and I'm gonna try the rare candies to see if that makes a difference. Okay. Rare candies. Because I've already learned all my moves, so I just need the raw power gains. Okay, let's try this again. Hyper Beam. Not quite half, but... Okay, now I can use Fire Blast. That is not good. Agility. Thank you. Hyper Beam should knock her out. Okay, Dewgong down. And I've got an agility, so I've got a special boost. Fire Blast? Maybe I can crit. I don't, but that was half. Hopefully Aurora Beam doesn't knock me out. It does not. My attack was not lowered. Fire Blast. Cloister down. Okay. I'm just gonna spam Fly. We'll see what happens. Okay. Water gun, but what can you do? I mean, it is possible. It's getting more and more likely each fight. So, Fire Blast. Hyper Beam. Fire Blast. Missed. Fire Blast. Crit. Fire Blast. There we go. Fly. Fly. And this is what it's gonna have to be for a while because, yeah, unless I get super powerful, it's all gonna be luck, and there's not much I can do about it. I mean, heck, I missed with a Hyper Beam just now. Let's see here. Fire Blast. Hyper Beam. I missed again. Hyper Beam has a 90 accuracy. That means I should miss 1 in 10. Why do I keep missing multiple times in a row? Okay, Fire Blast. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Fire Blast. Fire Blast. I missed. Doesn't matter. That's experience. Every loss is still experience. Come on, Fire Blast. Thank you. She burned. She missed. Hyper Beam. I am full health. Fire Blast for Cloister. Okay, not that much, but he's burned. Aurora Beam hits me for a bunch. My attack is lowered, so I'm just gonna have to use Fire Blast. I missed, because of course I did. And there we go. I'm just gonna use Hyper Beam, hope for the crit. I critted, but it did not work. It's okay, every Pokemon KO'd is experience points. Fire Blast. Ooh, Fly did some decent damage. Maybe I can do like I did with Farfetch'd and Fly. At least for the Dewgong. Let me see. Fly? Yeah, no, that was like half. Well, not quite half. Never mind. I am just being really dumb right now. Okay, Fly. She used Rest. Agility. Agility. Hyper Beam. There we go. Fire Blast. I've got 2 special bonuses. Ooh, that is nice. Clamp is gonna hurt. But there you go. Fire Blast. Cloister down. Fly. Thank you. Fly. Let me crit. Fly. Come on, let me crit. Come on, let me crit, man. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Okay, Hyper Beam, please. It hits. Do I crit? No, I do have Blizzard hits. Ugh. I got a crit on that Lapras. If I crit on that Lapras, I can see the rest of the game. And this is the hard block, I'm pretty positive. This is what's causing me problems. Oh, she got a rest off. 1 agility, 2 agility, Hyper Beam. Okay. Fire Blast. Very good. Fire Blast. Come on, stop it. If I can get one more level, that would be nice. But I'm slow, so it's not doing good for me. Agility. I was hoping she would use rest. Oh god. I messed up. Wait, no, I didn't mess up. I haven't used the candies yet. Okay, agility. Wait, what am I doing? I know I wasted a bunch of experience, but... Ugh. I'm very tired, guys. And I'm sure you are too. Fly. Very good. Agility, agility, Hyper Beam. Not the one-hit KO, unfortunately. Fly. Thank you. Fire Blast. Let me get to level 56 and I'll use those 4 rare candies. Okay, fly. Ugh, attack fell. I mean, I might as well just give up if my attack fell. Thank you. Come on, come on, come on. Lorelei, be nice to me for once in your life. You are always... you critted me! You can't let me crit with a frickin' fly, but you'll crit me and destroy me. Okay. Fly. Ow. Fire Blast. I got a crit, but that don't matter much. Thank you. Fly. Lay. Thank you. Hyper Beam. I missed. At least I'm getting experience. Come on. Okay, fly. Good. Agility. Agility. Hyper Beam. That did not knock her out. Come on. I'm so tired of this. Just let me win. Fly. Thank you. Fly. Thank you. Not even 2 flies will do it. Not at this level. Fly. Okay. Agility, agility, Hyper Beam. Missed, because of course I did. Come on, at least let me beat the Dugong so I can get some experience, game. This is getting annoying, game. Let me do some experience. Let me... Fly. Thank you. Agility, agility, Hyper Beam. Fire Blast. I know I'm at level 56, but I'm already... My memory sucks. If I get a Dugong... If I can get back to, like, Jinx again, that'd be nice. Fly. Thank you. Fly. Thank you. Fly. Thank you. Thank you. Fire Blast. Of course I missed. That's still 2 more Dugongs, I think. Okay, fly. I missed, because of course I did. Come on, man. Just let me knock out 2 Pokemon. Okay, fly. Thank you. Agility. Agility. Fly. Fly. Thank you. Let me knock him out. Thank you. Alright, beautiful. Now I can save here and go up 4 levels and be level 61. I'm almost at 6 hours now, but I knew Aerodactyl was going to be bad. The fact that it's a flying rock was going to make that bad against Lorelei. Okay, let's hope. Let's hope and pray. Okay, we're going for fly. Did not work, but that's fine. Agility, agility, fly. My hope is with a crit, at least fly will knock out Dugong. Fire Blast. Does half. Very nice. And I burned. He gets a clamp off, though. A lot of clamps. I thought clamp is only supposed to hit twice. Okay, fly. Thank you. 1 agility, 2 agility. Fly. Why do I keep missing fly, damn it? It doesn't even have to have... Why even get mad about it? Okay, Okay, come on, let's try again. Okay, agility. Why did I start with agility? My brain's getting frazzled again. Let's just see if Hyper Beam one-hit KOs. Well, with a crit, yeah. Fire Blast. He's burned, critted me, because of course he did. Fly, fly, fly. Please crit. Nope. If I crit, that would have been nice. Okay, just let me see. Okay, Hyper Beam does not KO in one hit. Okay. Fire Blast. Fire Blast, thank you. Fly. Fly. Just crit. Just crit. Give me a crit. Give me a clutch crit, man. Let me just get back past Lorelei so I can get through the rest of the game already. Come on, man. Fly, thank you. Agility, agility. This should just knock him out. There we go. Hyper Beam. Fire Blast. They missed with Clamp. Oh my god, they missed with Clamp. Can I actually get through the rest of this? Oh my god. Okay. Hyper Beam, thank you. Gonna fly, because I have all my health. There's no reason I shouldn't fly. Okay, that does about half. Hydro Pump hits. Please survive Hydro Pump, please. I got some special bonuses from the Okay! Don't miss, Hyper Beam. Don't miss! Oh, thank God! Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh. Now I can continue playing the damn game. Okay, hello, Bruno. I don't care. I'm gonna use agility 3 times. There we go. And we're gonna use Fire Blast against Onyx, because of course we are. Okay, almost a one-hit KO, and he's stuck using Rage, so it doesn't matter too much. I can just use Fly to finish him off and not worry about it. In fact, this is basically what's going to happen to everything except the Onyx. I'm going to use Fire Blast on the other one. Okay, Fly. I'm going to take a drink while I fly. Yeah, Hitmonchan down, Hitmonlee should be the same. Fly. High jump kick, they do 1 damage to themselves. I missed Fly, because of course I did. 95 accuracy, if I remember. There we go. Okay. Now the Onyx. Hopefully we don't miss any of these Fire Blasts. Fire Blast. Okay, that does more than half. That's all that matters. And he's burned too, so... Yeah, he's... It doesn't matter. He's done. Just Fly. Yeah, Rock Throw is not going to hit me. Burn doesn't take him out, but Fly does. And now the Machamp, I'm pretty sure, is also going to be just a single Fly, but let's see. Fly. Okay, I flew up high. Leer did nothing. Fly. I missed, because of course I did. Fissure doesn't affect me. Fly. X defend. Crap. I got a crit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, beautiful. Bruno was never in doubt. Let's use an elixir. Heal up just a tiny bit. And now it's Agatha's turn to be annoying. However, we should be faster. So I'm going to use Fly. I am faster. Gengar can't hit me. Fly. Ooh, not quite a one-hit KO, but Super Potion range, so Fly. Dream Eater doesn't matter. Very nice. Okay, that's good to know. So I should knock out the Haunter in 1, I think. And it's going to be 2 for the other one unless I crit. Golbat should be just a Hyper Beam. It's a Golbat. Yeah. Oh, it survived on 1 pip. And now I'm confused and recharging. Okay, let's try Fire Blast because I don't want to do 2 rolls to hit. Hurt myself in confusion. They're Haze, so I'm no longer confused. So I'm going to use an Agility just to get my badge boost back. Because Haze gets rid of the badge boost too. There we go. Hyper Beam again because I'm not going to use it on anyone else but Golbat and Arbok. Okay, very good. Haunter. You know what? I should just use Fly on Arbok, but yeah, Fly on Haunter. Let's see what happens. Hypnosis misses, because of course, Fly. One hit KO, because yeah, he's just a weaker Gengar. Arbok, yeah, I'm not going to take the risk. I'm just going to Fly. Fly, shoot. This might help out. Please crit. I do not crit, but I definitely outspeed the Gengar, so we should be good. She's not healing. Gengar down. Okay, very good. That was the worst Pokemon. Because there's nothing Arbok can really do to me. It can paralyze me, but who cares? I've got full restores. So Fly, Glare, does nothing. Fly, does over half. I can finish with Hyper Beam. Fully paralyzed, but that doesn't matter too much. My defense fell, but it should be okay. Yeah, it's still not doing much because it's poison. Still paralyzed. Please don't flinch paralyze me. Still paralyzed. That's 3 times in a row, guys. Can I please attack? Stop. 4 times in a row. Come on, you can't do this to me. There. Alright, that's Agatha, but that was bullcrap. Okay, full restore. I have 2 more elixirs. Elixir. Now it's, our friend Lance with his, Hydro Pump Gyarados. So, I'm not gonna take a risk. I'm gonna Hyper Beam and hopefully take him out in 1 hit. Actually, no, that might be dangerous. Yeah, no, I got... I'm gonna go Fly, because Hydro Pump might miss. Okay, Hydro Pump, Fly. Please crit. I do not crit. Hydro Pump hits. Please don't kill me in 1 hit. Please. Your special ain't that great. Your special ain't that great. You critted. Now I have to restart because I used elixirs and stuff, but that's heartbreaking. That is super heartbreaking. What am I gonna do now? Seems like I'm gonna just luck out now. I'm gonna crit. Just crit more. Thank you. Fly. Thank you. Fly. Yeah. Maybe I'll get another level. I mean, I went through that pretty quickly, actually. Okay. Nope. When's my next level up? Okay, no, it's worth it to level up 1 more time, just in case. Okay, come on, Hyper Beam. Thank you. Fire Blast. And Fire Blast 1 more time. Thank you. Fly. Fly. Just crit, man. Just crit for me. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Fly. Okay. That's fine. I can work with that. That's 1 more level. I can save and add the 4 rare candies. I know I forgot them. Oh, we're over 6 hours already. This is terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, Hyper Beam. I missed, because of course I did. I missed twice in a row with a 90 accuracy move. That is bull crap, man. 3, 4. Come on. Enough with this bull crap. Just let me win. Hyper Beam did not knock you out. Agility, agility, fly, fly, Fire Blast. Ugh. Might as well just go again. I did not waste anything, so might as well just go again. Okay, thank you. Fire Blast. Damn it. Be like 5 more Dugongs before the next level up. Come on, guys. Fly. Thank you. I critted on that, thank God. I critted on that, thank God. Fly. Just give me a crit, man. Thank you. Hyper Beam, thank you. Fly. Blizzard hit. But that was almost a whole level right there. And at this point, we're just gonna have to treat it like this, so this is what we're doing. Agility, agility, fly. Of course she critted. Why wouldn't she crit? That would make me unhappy, and that's what she desires more than anything else. Cause yeah, I'm gonna just have to play it this way. There's no saving the speed for this. Okay. Yep. Cause until I get past Lorelei effectively, I mean, there's no point but to keep leveling. 1, 2. Okay. Fire Blast. You know, I should honestly fly, and if she rests, just keep flying. Because then she won't be able to do anything about it. Just fly. Thank you. Fire Blast. Don't use Clamp a lot. Oh god, he used it 5 turns! And I mean, he is in the cloister, not Lorelei. Come on. Fly. Damn it. I missed fly. 90 for... I missed it twice in a row. And I do have a time limit. I have to be in bed in about an hour. And the more time I'm wasting here, the less time I can set up for bed, so... I'm not losing again. I'm not losing like I did with Ditto. I know it sucks. I know we're at almost 2 hours, but... No, I'm not doing a Ditto again. Come on. For the love of God, stop missing moves. That's all I ask. Come on, I just need one miracle. Fire Blast. I'm just gonna save at this point, because, yeah, I'm not resetting. I need all this experience. Come on, man. Okay, fly. Good. This is what I want. There we go. Fire Blast. Don't clamp a whole bunch. Thank you. Fly. 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 Damn it. You can hear my soul just slowly leaving my body. But there's nothing I can do at this point. And that was a 5-turn clamp, too, which I thought clamp was only a turn 2 move the first time I saw it, so... This sucks. There you go, now I can just fly and knock her out without getting hit. There, Fire Blast. I missed, of course, because I did. Ah! Why do this to us? Why torture us? Come on, man. Don't hit me a whole bunch! Come on, man! Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Do not miss. Thank you. Fly. Just crit, man. Crit. Crit! You have a high crit chance. Use it. Jesus! More and more dejected with each one. Okay, now I'm damaged. There we go. Nothing I can do about that. How many levels do I have to be to, like, one-hit these guys? Now my attack fell, so now it's practically over. And I missed 2 Fire Blasts in a row, even though it would have been really clutch if I had it. Fly. He's got burned now, but doesn't matter. I leveled up, right? Okay. Back to it. Back to the grind, guys. Fly. Nope. Thank you. Fire Blast. Of course I miss. I gotta see if, like, I can Fire Blast and then Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam has the better hit rate. Thank you. Fire Blast. Okay, good. Okay, I didn't mean to agility. Fly. Just crit, man. You have the one of the highest crit rates in the game. Use it. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Alright. I am so frustrated with this. Come on. Now I have to deal with Bruno. I'm gonna have to use Fire Blast. And Fire Blast again. And fly. And fly. Might be enough, actually. I might not need to use an elixir, and if that's the case, at least I can get through Agatha. Fly. Not one hit KO, but that's fine. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Agility. Fly. One hit KO. Thank you. Fly. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Fly. Alright, we're good. Okay. Full restore. I didn't even have to use one elixir, so now I can. And I can still save if I lose. But I'm gonna have to take the risk, and I'm just gonna have to Hyper Beam. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hyper Beam. Nope. Hydro Pump. Damn. Recharge. Hydro Pump hits again. Of course it does. And I realized what I just did. I just said I was gonna save that experience points, but my brain just pooped. You know what? I lost attack power. It doesn't matter. And I'm not going to save after Lorelei because she's not that bad. Unless it's only like 30 minutes left and I have no choice, I'm not going to resort to that. Fire Blast. Damn it. Hey, come on. Fly. Thank you. Stop hitting me, please. I missed a fly because of course I did. Hyper Beam. It does about more than half. That's what I needed to know. Okay, fly. Thank you. Fly. Thank you. Fire Blast. Thank you. Okay, fly. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Not quite. Still, that went okay. That was almost a full Lorelei team. That's a lot of experience points. Fly. Can you please use rest? I don't know why you stopped that pattern, but please get back into it. There we go. There we go. Not quite. And Blizzard one-hit KO'd me. Okay, come on. Fly. Thank you. Fire Blast. That's fine. Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam. Nope. Hyper Beam. I missed. Because of course I did. Okay, try again. Fly. Please stop hitting me with Aurora Beam. Use rest again for once. Okay, fly. Thank you. Fly. Just crit, man. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Thank you. I'm gonna fly on Lapras. Fly. Okay, it still hits me. That's fine. I leveled up. Now I'm level 67. Yeah, I'm at 7 hours at this point. This is gonna be on bottom tier, but yeah, I don't have any better way of leveling, unfortunately. Because all those small trainers aren't gonna matter much, and they're just gonna waste more time. Fly. There we go. That's what I wanted. Fire Blast. Okay, Fire Blast. Okay, fly. Thank you. Use an agility, and another agility, and a third agility. Try to counter the attack loss I had. Oh, come on. There we go. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Fly. Fly. Hyper Beam. And I missed, because of course I did. Why do I keep missing these 90 percentile moves? Fire Blast! I'm fine. Fire Blast is 75. I get it. Why are these 90 moves missing so freaking much? It's bullcrap. I mean, what can I do if it just keeps missing like that? Hey, fly. One hit KO. Fly. Of course I missed again! Let me double check that. Yeah, that's 95 accuracy, my ass. I think I leveled up again. What level do I need to be where Lorelei is consistent so I can at least try to defeat... Just at least try to defeat Lance. Fly. There we go, that's fine. Just don't miss again. Fire Blast, thank you. Fly. Thank you. Fly. Stop missing! Fly, damn it! Thank you. Hyper Beam. I miss Hyper Beam too. Fly. I'm sorry guys if this is boring, but what can I do? This is what happens with terrible Pokemon sometimes. Goblin, I love you too, but please don't get my face, honey. I'm upset. There's a Pupperino licking my face, and I am keeping utmost professionalism. But he is a Pupperino who demands the affection. So I'm going to pet him with one hand while I spam Fly over and over again. There we go. Yes, my papa. Now we Hyper Beam, and now I'm going to use Fly just to be sure. They missed. Fly. Thank you. Thank God. I don't even need a heal. Just let me do this. I kiss Doggo for luck. Fire Blast. Beautiful. Fire Blast again. Okay. I just need to... If anything, I need to restore PP on Fly, which I can do with an Ether. There we go. So that's what I'm gonna do. Ethers, I can sacrifice. And we're gonna heal. Thank you. Please just get through Agatha quickly. Okay, Fly. I missed Fly again. I one-hit KO him. Hyper Beam one-hit KO. Fly. KO the Haunter. Hyper Beam the Arbok, and I missed, because of course I do. And Fly the Gengar. Not a one-hit, but he used Toxin, so there you go. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm going to use an Elixir. We're going to start with... You know, I'm going to start with Hyper Beam and just hope for the crit at this point. Hyper Beam. Please crit. I do not crit. He uses Hydro Pump. I recharge. He uses Hyper Potion. I use Hyper Beam again. Nope. That's the thing. If I get lucky and if I could just crit him, then it can be a fight. The dragons are not that big a deal. It's just him. He's the big block in the way because he has the only water move. Everyone else, they just have a bunch of normal moves. It's not a big deal. Bam. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Ooh, I critted. Oh god! I could get past her the next try. Thank you. And I saved some flies too, so I might not need to waste an ether. Fire Blast. Thank you. Yeah, no, I have plenty of flies. Okay, this could be nice. How many Hyper Beams do I have? I have enough. There we go. I don't need Fire Blast for the Agatha fight. There we go. Level 69. Wonderful. Let's do this. Okay. Fly. One-hit KO. Hyper Beam. One-hit KO. Fly. One-hit KO. Hyper Beam. One-hit KO. Fly. One-hit KO with a crit. Thank goodness. Hey, Elixir. Alright, let's do this. I didn't even need a heal, Lance. Okay, Fly. Okay, of course, Hydro Pump. Fly. Does over half. Hydro Pump. Please don't crit. He didn't crit. Okay, Fly. Hydro Pump. Please don't miss with 95%. Thank God. There we go. Dragonair. I'm just gonna Fly. Mostly because if it uses Hyper Beam, well, I can dodge it. And Dragon Rage does 40 damage, so... I do not want to get hit with that. Fly is just at the cusp of one-hit KO. Fly. Agility. Okay, that's fine. Come on. Let me crit at least. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's see if I can get an Agility off just to ensure that one hit. Agility? Okay. Please use Agility. Damn it. Now I only have 10 HP. Okay, Fly. Dragon Rage again, of course. Okay, one-hit KO. Okay. I can't use Hyper Beam on Aerodactyl. I just have to hope and pray they use, like, Supersonic or something. Fire Blast! That only did 30. That's a burn, but they hit with Bite, please. Okay, Yeah, with my typing and the burn. Okay, Fire Blast. Please use Supersonic. No. And they critted too. I can... Yeah, I only used one elixir. I'm fine with that, actually. But that was so close! We finally got past Gyarados! Okay, let's try this again. Let's see how long this takes. Of course I missed the fly. Thank you. Level 70. Fire Blast, one hit. Fly. Give me a crit, man. Just don't make me beg. Hyper Beam. I missed. Of course I missed my Hyper Beam. Why wouldn't I miss my Hyper Beam? Fly. Now, you might be thinking, why not use Mimic? You took that. What am I going to take from Lance that's going to do anything for me? And definitely there's not anything that Lorelei that can give me that is going to affect this battle in any meaningful way. So I'm kind of just stuck at an impasse here, where I just gotta hope the fates align once in a while, just to help a bro out, because, yeah, I keep missing flies and stuff like that, and I'm getting very frustrated. Fly, thank you. Blizzard didn't knock me out. Hyper Beam, thank you. I just gotta hope with Lorelei that luck is on my side, and then I gotta hope I don't get one-hit KO'd by Gyarados with a Hydro Pump, because then at least I have a chance at that point. Because then I can maybe, like... My hope is Fly just crits and insta-kills him, but I can't guarantee that'll happen. So I'm hoping at least it does enough where it'll end the fight, you know? Not an elixir. Ether. Just get Fly. Agatha is no issue at all. Hopefully, with our level the way it is, we might just knock out Gengar like the last Gengar in one hit. We'll have to see. I miss a Hyper Beam twice in a row. 90% chance. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Fly. Thank you. Alright, we're good. Still not at the point for one-hit KO, but it's okay. Now I can't save, though, so... If I lose, I reset, but we'll have to see how we do against Lance. Okay, Fly on Gyarados. He uses Hydro Pump because, of course, Fly. Please miss. He does not miss. That does... He critted. He critted. Of course he critted. And Gyarados is not even a particularly fast Pokemon. I just have shit luck. Come on. Let me get past Lorelei without so much issues. Just Hyper Beam him. Hyper Beam her. And Hyper Beam her. That's what I'm gonna do. Just spam Hyper Beam until they give up. Okay, Fly. Thank you. Fire Blast. Just don't clamp me too much. Thank you. Now I can just fly the Slowbro. Thank you. Just Hyper Beam. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Not quite. I kind of just have to hope I crit on Lapras. That's the only way I'm gonna move forward, unless for some reason I crit Cloyster and Dugong and don't get hurt, which, as you see, is very unlikely. Hyper Beam does not take out Slowbro, because of course it doesn't. Take out Jinx, please. Fly. I'll fly with this much health. Hydro Pump doesn't take me out. Hyper Beam. There we go. Okay. Full restore. Thank you. I am so annoyed. Bruno, can you just forfeit right now? I know you're, like, defending your title and stuff, but, like, you're not gonna win, bro. You're not gonna win. And, yeah, it's just gonna be like that. See? Let me see how many flies I have. I have 8 flies. That's more than enough. Let's do this. Okay, Fly. Dead. Hyper Beam. Dead. Fly. Dead. Hyper Beam. Dead. Fly. Dead. It's just all one-hit KOs at this point. Okay, Elixir. Let's do this, Gyarados. Okay, Fly. Of course they're gonna miss with Hydro Pump. Fly hits. Still not a crit. Please miss. They do not miss. They didn't crit though. I have more health. Fly. Hydro Pump misses because of course. Thank you. I'm just gonna use Hyper Beam. Should be a one-hit KO. If Fly is a one-hit KO, then... Yeah, almost a one-hit KO, then Hyper Beam's just gonna one-hit KO these Dragonairs. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now I have a lot more health for Aerodactyl here, so let's try a Fire Blast. Okay. Bite. Doesn't do that much. Fire Blast again, hope for a burn. No burn. Wait, burn! There we go. He uses Hyper Beam. Doesn't crit. I'm gonna just spam Agility while burn does its job. Agility. Okay. Agility again. And I'm just gonna use Hyper Beam. I don't want to risk him healing. There. Okay, I got all my agilities. Can I knock out Dragonite in one hit? Please, hit. Hyper Beam. Dragonite down! I critted though, but it's still Dragonite down. Okay. I can actually take on the champion. Thank God. Okay. Elixir. Hyper Potion. Another one. Let me think about what's coming up. Okay, we've got... Pidgeot. That should be easy. I can sit up on Pidgeot and do Hyper Beam. Right on. I have Fire Blast. Goblin is being Goblin. I got Fire Blast. Alakazam, I got Hyper Beam. Executor, I got Fly. I can use Fly on Arcanine. Okay, I think I'm good. I don't think I need to steal any moves. Let's do this. Champion, Let's Air. Let's try this out. I'm gonna start off with Agility because I want the badge boosts. Okay, Wing Attack. I gotta double check something, actually. I'm gonna level up after this, so that's enough. I'm gonna Fly. Okay, it's gonna use Sky Attack, so it's gonna hit me. Fly. Almost KOs. Sky Attack shouldn't do much. I've got a defense bonus, and yeah, I resist. I'm gonna keep Fire Blast, so just Fly again. Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. That works out just fine for me. You're knocked out. Okay, we have over 200 health. That's good. Now I level up. Now I can set up on Rhydon. For Alakazam, I'm just gonna Hyper Beam. I'm not even gonna guess it. Hyper Beam should be a one-hit KO. Yeah, 150 base power with Aerodactyl's very good attack stat. Okay, Rhydon. I'm gonna set up 2 agilities. So 1, they use Horn Drill, doesn't work. 2, they use Fury Attack, and it barely does anything. Alright, Fire Blast. Okay, I critted for half, so that means I'm probably gonna do a quarter, and they're burned too, so... Okay, Tail Whip's actually gonna give me more badge boosts. I'm not complaining about that. Fire Blast again. Missed. Leer is more badge boosts. I mean, my defense is turning to crap, but to be fair, the only one who's gonna possibly hit me is Executor, which should be a one-hit with Fly, and Arcanine, I'm gonna risk the Hyper Beam on. Yeah, no, I'm gonna Fly. I don't want to risk it. He wasted turn with Roar. Use Roar again. Don't use Takedown. Okay, Fly's a one-hit KO without a crit. That's good. Okay, then Fly should just KO Executor without any issue. Okay. Very nice. Okay. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to use Fly, because I do have some special bonuses from all those Leers and stuff, and the agilities. If I could survive... Oh, he has Withdrawal. He could use Withdrawal too. Ooh, Fly does about half. He does Withdrawal again. Hyper Beam. I missed, because of course I did. Another Withdrawal. I'm gonna use Fly again. Why so much Withdrawal, dude? You have... Wait, do you not have Hydro Pump? Does he not have Hydro Pump? Okay, he does. He just wanted to increase his defense. Please crit! Nope. And he has Blitz. Why were you just using 4 withdrawals then? Please don't freeze. Please don't freeze. Okay. Fly. That didn't do that much damage, so I'm hopeful. Fly. Okay, come on. Please don't crit. Don't crit. Don't put me to... Don't crit. Don't freeze me. If it's a freeze, I instantly lose. Please don't. Okay. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Hyper Beam. Please crit. Please crit. I've got a 25% chance. Oh my god, I didn't. And they hit with Blizzard again. And I can't keep that experience either, because I used too much stuff. That was so close! He just spammed withdrawal and it ruined it! At least I don't have to do normal speed with Lance now. And now I'm level 70. I'm still annoyed. Okay, I got 10 minutes before I just rely on actually saving after each member. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's for cowards. Okay. Fire. Stop missing, man! You missed twice and 3 times in a row! You son of a bitch. Like, I get it's 75%, but still, 3 times in a row is ridiculous. Thank you. I keep missing Fly, though, which has a 95% chance. Hyper Beam. Fly. Of course you crit. I'm getting so salty, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm getting so salty. Fly. I lost attack, so I've lost. Okay, at least kill him. Thank you. Fly. Hyper Beam. I was hoping for the crit, but no. I don't get crits with the moves I want, only the moves that I'm just spamming to try to get through this quickly. I don't need a I just need them to use rest. I don't need a crit Fly. Crit Fire Blast is appreciated, though. Okay, I have all my attacks still. Come on! Hyper Beam. There we go, I critted on her, that's fine. Okay. Well, now I don't have to slow speed crap on anything except getting to the champion again. So Fire Blast. Thank you. Fly. Because this is Bruno. This isn't even a joke. There you go. Like, I don't think I even need to do anything. I'm not going to use an elixir. Fly. I missed, and then I got hypnosis. Can I please wake up? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God! Of course, now she's got to be annoying when there's a chance. Thank you. That was actually god-awful, and I hated that. Ugh, one more. I need all my health. Okay. Let's do this, Okay, Fly. He missed! Thank you. Hyper Beam. 3 agility, so 1, 2, 3. Fire Blast. Confusion. Please stop being confused, you idiot! Hyper Beam. Thank you. Okay, elixir. Okay, what am I looking at? 1500, I shouldn't set up on Pidgeot at all. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna just Fly. Wing attack, okay. Fly. Oh good, I got a crit, very nice. That's clean. Okay, just don't miss on Alakazam, damn it. Please don't miss on Alakazam, Hyper Beam. Thank God. Because if Alakazam can lower my special, that's going to cause some issues, because I need all the special I can possibly get just to survive. Hey, right on. I'm going to use agility, and I'm also going to let him try to, like, leer me and stuff. So, 1 agility, 2 agility, 3 agility, 1 leer. Come on. 2 leer. I know this is lame, but 3 leer. Come on. Come on. One more Leer, man. There we go. Fire Blast. All those Leers are going to make it so I just hit that much harder. Okay, burnt. Another Leer. And we're ending this. Okay, everything should be a one-hit KO if I'm lucky. I'm still gonna fly just in case. Thank you. Mostly because Arcanine can be very twitchy. Well, no, let me be more specific. I'm worried Hyper Beam's gonna miss. So I'd rather use a move that's more likely to hit and I know will knock him out. There we go. Alright, all the gods above and below, please let this Hyper Beam hit true. Please. Hyper Beam. Okay, it hits. Please knock him out. Please. One-hit KO, baby! Oh, thank God. Okay, just let me get through this. It's so late. I literally have 35 minutes to bed, and I still have to get stuff ready, too. Let's see. So, final level. What, 72? Only thing worse is, like, what, Onyx? 73? Yeah. Okay, Petrie, what is your final time? Because I had to grind you to a ridiculous level. 7 hours and 58 minutes. Almost 8 hours. So yeah, unfortunately, with Aerodactyl's really, really bad move pool, and that's the main issue, it's just his move pool. His stats are great, but his move pool sucks so hard. The only special move he gets is freaking Fire Blast. Anything else could have been useful. I mean, not a water move, but like, I mean, if he can use Fire Blast, why can't he use like Thunderbolt or something like that? Because a lot of Pokemon can do that. I don't know. He could have used Ice Beam because he likes using beam moves. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I knew Aerodactyl was going to be terrible. That's why Aerodactyl was the bottom of the list, like the lowest number. But finally it's out of the way. We have only one Pokemon left before I'm finished the entire non-evolutionary line of Pokemon in Pokemon Gen 1. It's just Lapras, and then we'll be saying goodbye for a little while. At least with Pokemon, but thank you for joining me. I hope this didn't frustrate you too much. I hope you weren't disappointed by Aerodactyl's results, because if that was your favorite Pokemon, I'm sorry, but Gen 1, he sucks too bad. But thank you all for joining me, guys. You have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Goblin also says goodbye. He's getting nice and close to my face if you can hear him. Yes, he's giving the kisses. But yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Obviously, no roll required, so here's hoping Lapras will at least finish strong. I was kind of hoping Mewtwo would be last, but Lapras isn't bad anyway. So, I'll see you guys later, and bye for now.